At what age was Foxy Brown's side? Don't beat around the bush. Say what you want to say. What do you mean by that question? I was just asking. What do you insinuate?
Foxy Brown was with Jay-Z when she was 15 and he was 27.
It seems like you got a question for Jay. Ask her.
Foxy, she's a baby, but she listens to me, you know what I mean?
It just keeps getting messier. Jay-Z has upgraded his status from Beyonce's husband to a pedophile. Yes, you heard that right. Recently, some explosive information has been released that alleges that Jay-Z was in a sexual relationship with Foxy Brown, who was underage at that time. And sources claim that Foxy suffered from Gunner during that indecent relationship. Well, those are some heavy claims, but sit tight, guys. We've got all the deets, so let us break it all down for you. Ronnie Bo, a fellow inmate of R. Kelly, had some interesting conversations with Kelly while serving his sentence in jail. According to Kelly, the rumors going around in the industry are worse than the actual thing that happened with Aaliyah. He explained that the media took a narrative and hyped it up so badly that its sole purpose became to destroy him and his career.
He just wanted people to know, like, the rumors as far as him, people behind the media created that narrative. And
Ronnie was addressing the rumors behind the illicit relationship between R. Kelly and the rumored daughter that seemed to be hidden from the world. He neither agreed nor denied to the rumor, but his roundabout answer was equally earth-shattering.
Foxy Brown was with Jay-Z when she was 15 and he was 27. According to her, he burnt her.
Well, to save his friends behind, Ronnie did give us some serious scoop. But Ronnie was not done yet. He fought his friend's case against the media, saying,
R. Kelly point was up in there like basically, man, y'all can't believe what y'all hear. You know what I'm saying? I'm obviously not what they tried to make me out to be.
But no matter what happened, if you ask us, Kelly shot himself in the foot by having a relationship with an underage girl. But by the looks of it, Ronnie believes Kelly's argument wholeheartedly, or maybe it is the inmate brotherhood speaking.
There's situations like that, it'll make you skeptical, like, okay, if y'all made so much out of him for Leah there, why was y'all so solid about Jay?
If you think about it for a sec, it is rather natural that Kelly and Aaliyah's affair did not go unnoticed. They were undeniably the power couple of the 90 seconds, and rightfully so. However, Ronnie has a different take on the situation. Ron's blatant support for his pedophile friend is rather unsettling. But what can we expect from a person who is serving jail time for unconsented sexual interactions himself? Even despite Ronnie's past, there is no way to justify an adult's actions who is actively controlling an underage girl's life emotionally as well as professionally. If you think this is bad, you must prepare yourself for the next half. Ronnie gave another interview with Juicy Talk TV and claimed that Jay is the new future of hip-hop culture, so it is rather possible that Jay-Z was the one behind R. Kelly's notorious reputation.
Choose what they want to,
Coming back to our case in point, Damon Dash was also recently interviewed by Nick Cannon, who asked him at what age was Foxy Brown signed, and Cannon responded by saying, "I wasn't paying attention to Foxy Brown. I didn't sign Foxy Brown. Stop putting me in that. Don't beat around the bush. Say what you want to say. What do you mean by that question? It seems like you got a question for Jay. Ask him." Well, when Cannon pressed him to give a clear answer, he exploded on the host.
Kenyatta. I'm just asking. Why you bring that up? What happened with Foxy Brown? I don't know. What are you saying?
But as fate would have it, Damon did slip up while evading the question, which basically proved that there was something going on sexually between Foxy and Jay-Z, he said. "I never stuck my C in the Fox's box, but damned if I ain't opened Pandora's box. They try to slander your man on CNN and Fox. Sometime after the allegations were made, Foxy Brown addressed them, claiming that they were as false as they come. She said, "The atrociousness of this story sickened me to my stomach. Any and everyone involved will be contacted by my attorney. In all my years in the music industry, these are the most disgusting and disrespectful allegations I've ever experienced. This fictitious story, with no audio, visual, or written interview, clearly was concocted with malicious intent. I will not let any undercover hater create discord and disrespect my name and reputation. This disrespect will not be tolerated." Well, even though her words are sound and clear, the fans believe that the allegations have some truth to it. They even speculate that maybe some underhanded means were used to force Foxy to make this statement in order to defuse the situation. I call BS. If he is such a wonderful person to her, then why would you take so long to speak out against the rumors? She probably got threatened. Honestly, just because Jay-Z is a good rapper doesn't mean he hasn't done things wrong to people. Who knows, she might have been down to give it up to him when she was younger, but as an adult, she may have realized he was wrong if he took it, and it bothered her later on in life. My opinion, not to mention there were some absurd rumors flying around that the rumors were started by Foxy herself to expose Kelly for exploiting her innocence. I think he began to feel the pressure because people were saying my age. The age thing 15, 14, and after a while that gets to a person. The Jay I know, the Sean I know never comes out of character. So for that, and that's my point, that's where the tears came from earlier because people don't understand that it does affect people more than you think. That fact that he felt he needed to say that means that something struck something. At some point, it was just like, enough. But despite all that drama, Ronnie is by no means coming slow. He explained that no matter what happened to the alleged underage girls, their parents were making hot bucks on them, so they did not care what happened behind the scenes.
Yeah, even them other girls that they were saying underage, bro, like, they parents was like, man, take her under your wings, you know what I'm saying?
Maybe that is true to some extent when we talk about the hip-hop industry and people affiliated with it. Many people start young and are mostly minors, so it is not unprecedented that such things take place under the radar. A fan even commented, "Fact, parents push these young girls out there and they get big rewards for it, yet when those same kids grow up and speak their truth, the world only sees or hears the lone side, but there actually is always three sides: yours, mine, and then the truth backed up with facts." Sad, but many men fall into these trapping games and have no shame. This is why our laws were supposed to be set in place to protect them. Yes, Aaliyah wasn't the only one that was forsaken by her parents. Not to mention, despite what happened with Aaliyah, Wendy Williams was also convinced that there was something shady about Jay-Z and Foxy Brown's relationship. While announcing Foxy's memoir's release, Wendy took some jibs at the celeb's unnatural relationship. Foxy Brown has a memoir coming out in December. You Might Not Care is calling up on the most controversial moments of her history and life in hip-hop and so on and so forth. Kim, please don't be weak with this writing. Please, if you're gonna tell it good. Foxy is very open about her life. But I remember when Foxy and Jay-Z had all be, Foxy was the star of that. Jay-Z and Foxy Brown were allegedly a romantical thing. Alright, I'll say alleged. But we know. Yeah, she hid it before Beyonce. Allegedly, the talk show queen is widely known for her tea in the entertainment industry and her sources are usually credible. Well, it looks like Ronnie is on a tell-all spree or something cause he is spilling some delicious beans about the most important events that took place in the history of pop culture. In an interview with The Little B Show, Ronnie claimed that the beef between the East and West Coast was nowhere near serious if it weren't for media instigation.
Now you putting both of their egos on the line and you making B feel like a bitch if he don't do something or say something. You making Pac feel like he a bitch if he don't do something or say something. Like,
Ronnie explained that the public wanted the feud to happen and the media exploited it till it became undeniably big. In addition to that, Ronnie discussed that the main reason behind his faith in Kelly was that he himself had also gone through something similar. He claimed that the system is so corrupted that you can never tell what is true unless you hear it right from the source. So it is imperative for people to stick together and support each other when times are tough.
yeah, I had his back in there and I got his back now. It's just, with me going through the corruption I went through and seeing him go through the same.
Well, overall, the public believes that there is some truth to these allegations no matter how much Ronnie defends Kelly. I heard Jay-Z say in the interview that he met Beyonce at 16 and he said that she was going to be his. Foxy was young, about 15 when she came into the game and was messing with Jay, and so was Rihanna. I don't care what nobody says, Jay-Z was messing with Maya, Aaliyah, and Rihanna. That's it for today, folks. Until next time, goodbye.